Hammer time!
Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome back to Hammer Horror Month, also known as September. This is the segment I'm doing with my good buddy Joe the Horror Man, where we're going to talk about a different Hammer film every day for the month of September. Today, we go back to the multi-pack, and we're going to talk about The Snorkel. The Snorkel is a 1958 film, and it's actually in black and white. And it runs approximately 90 minutes, even though on the package it says it runs an hour and 14 minutes. Not sure where they got that. Now, this is directed by Guy Green. He was responsible for Luther, The Magus, and A Patch of Blue. Now, this stars Peter Van Eck as Paul Decker, Betta St. John as Jean Edwards, and Mandy Miller as Candy Brown. Now, the budget on this was £100,000, and it was Mandy Miller's last film. This kind of reminds me of it's basically listed under crime, and it does have some horror elements. And it kind of also reminds me of a giallo in a way. And it does take place in Italy, surprisingly enough. It's also very similar to Scream of Fear. Only Scream of Fear is a little bit better, in my opinion. This one's neat, though. The only unfortunate part about the film, and I don't know if you really look at it as unfortunate, but you know who the killer is, you know who the culprit is in the very beginning of the film, because it shows him trying to pull off the perfect murder. And he pretty much gets away with it for quite a while. The snorkel is right. Where's the snorkel? Right here. So you have a man who's just killed his wife. He's a stepfather to Candy, and she comes back home in order to spend some time with her mom, who has just supposedly committed suicide, which we know that's not true because this man has just killed her. And I'm not going to tell you how he did it, although it's pretty ingenious. Like I said, almost a perfect murder. But Candy, knowing her mom the way she does, knows that she didn't commit suicide because she's had suspicions about her stepfather for quite some time. She supposedly saw her stepfather kill her father. And he will basically do away with anyone until he gets the money that they're worth, because of course they're worth a lot of money. That's basically the story in a nutshell. The thing about the snorkel is how clever it's written and how much they have to go through in order to get the story across. And of course, no one believes Candy because she's a teenager, and everybody thinks, oh, she's just distraught because she's lost her mother and father, and she's just going to blame it on the first person she sees. That's actually not the case, and Candy has to prove that her stepfather is actually a monster. Really good film. Even though it's an hour and a half and not an hour and 14 minutes, it absolutely flies by. And it's kind of a whodunit, even though you know who did it, but it's trying to prove who done it, more or less. Really good film. Definitely check this one out. And don't forget to check out Joe's review on The Snorkel. Physical media matters. And until next time, peace.